In the quaint town of Willowbrook, where autumn leaves painted the streets with hues of gold, lived a young woman named Evelyn. She was known for her curious nature and insatiable thirst for knowledge. Her favorite pastime was visiting the town's historical library, a centuries-old building with secrets hidden within its dusty tomes. One chilly evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Evelyn stumbled upon an old, leather-bound book titled Legends of the Night. The book told tales of supernatural creatures, particularly vampires. She chuckled at the thought, dismissing them as mere myths. As fate would have it, that very night, while walking home through a dimly lit alley, Evelyn encountered a mysterious stranger. He was tall, with pale skin that seemed to shimmer under the moonlight, and his dark eyes held an enigmatic allure. Before she could react, he accidentally bumped into her, causing her to drop her books. "I'm so sorry," he said with a voice as smooth as velvet. He helped her gather her scattered belongings, his touch sending a shiver down her spine. "No problem," Evelyn replied, unable to tear her gaze away from him. She noticed a faint scar on his wrist, shaped like a crescent moon. "I should make it up to you," he offered, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. Evelyn shrugged off her instinctual unease and accepted his invitation for a cup of coffee. As they sat in a nearby cafe, their conversation flowed effortlessly. He introduced himself as Adrian, a traveler with an appreciation for the arts and history. Days turned into weeks, and Evelyn found herself enchanted by Adrian's company. His knowledge about obscure historical events matched her own, and his presence seemed to light up her world. However, she couldn't shake the feeling that there was more to him than met the eye. One evening, as they strolled beneath the stars, Evelyn mustered the courage to ask about the crescent-shaped scar on his wrist. Adrian hesitated, then sighed. "It's a reminder of something I once was, a connection to a different time." Evelyn's curiosity was piqued. She remembered the book she had found in the library and its tales of vampires. She dismissed the thought as absurd, yet the coincidences were uncanny. One sleepless night, unable to ignore her suspicions any longer, Evelyn decided to visit the library and research further about the scar and its possible connections to vampires. To her astonishment, she discovered accounts of a group of vampires who bore similar scars, a mark of their transformation into immortal beings. The truth hit her like a bolt of lightning. Adrian was a vampire, and he had inadvertently revealed his secret to her. Conflicted by fear and affection, Evelyn confronted Adrian with her discovery. Tears welled up in her eyes as she spoke of her feelings for him and her struggle to accept the reality of his nature. Adrian listened in silence, his gaze filled with a mixture of sadness and longing. "I never meant for you to find out like this," he admitted. "I've spent centuries alone, hiding in the shadows, until you walked into my life." Evelyn's heart ached for him. She realized that their connection was genuine, transcending the boundaries of human and vampire. With time, she accepted Adrian for who he was, fangs and all. Their love story defied expectations and challenged the norms of their worlds. As the seasons changed, so did their lives. Evelyn became a chronicler of their unique love, documenting their journey through time as they navigated the challenges of a human and a vampire sharing a bond deeper than eternity itself.